How many kids are in the house? 5? Are they all yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Fecal matter, urine, roaches. You opened up that door, flies literally came out of that laundry room door. There's fecal matter in the closet there too. I walk in the house, as soon as I walk in, I'm smacked in the face by odors I can't describe. Now I smell a lot of things every day as law enforcement. That's one of the worst smelling things I've ever smelled walking into a house.
In September 2024, deputies in Flagler County, Florida, arrested a man after discovering his 5 children living in what authorities described as deplorable conditions. Records show this was not the first time. Both parents were previously arrested in 2020 after investigators found the home filled with mold, filth, decayed flooring, leaking sewage, and infestations. Despite multiple interventions by deputies, school social workers, and the Department of Children and Families over the years, officials say the living situation did not improve. Deputies noted that the conditions in 2024 were nearly identical to those documented years earlier.
Okay, we're working. How we doing?
We got a call about a kid walking around in the road or something or other.
Must have been my son.
Where's he at?
A couple minutes. He's inside.
Can I see him?
Yep.
Is there a reason he's walking around unattended?
No, he had gotten outside. I was letting the garage door air out. He woke up and walked out, and that's where I had initially found him to bring him back in. Hold on. That would be this little guy.
Okay. Is there child locks in the garage or?
Not on the door that goes out. No, I have the child locks basically on this one, so they can't make it outside from this one.
How many kids are in
So
the
that
house?
was legit just my bad for not realizing he had woken up, and he looks out there for me because I usually hang out in the garage.
How many kids are in the house?
5 total.
5? Are they all yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just you that watches them?
No, it's me and whoever's home for me, my roommate, and mama.
Okay. Do you know?
And the 2 oldest.
Okay. Do you know how long he was walking around outside?
Not even like a few minutes, if anything, but he'll venture out to, as far as the end of the driveway and back.
Okay, yeah, we got a call. Someone saw him walking around.
It's probably the same exact time as I found him to bring him in.
What is that, looks like there's a liquid on the ground. Is that dog urine?
Looks like water.
Water?
Yeah, because I got a water bottle right there.
What about all the way down there? It's this little sticky, wet looking stuff. Is that water too?
That might be from her, or it might be oil. They had an oil spill. I got to get my floors mopped up today. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Go.
All right, I'll be right back.
Hello, Deputy Dorsey. Are you the only adult here?
No.
There's another adult here?
Yes, sir.
Where are they at?
He's back in his room with my son right now.
Okay. Who is he to you? What's the relation? Roommate?
Yeah.
Okay. How many kids live here?
There's 5 here.
Are they all your kids or?
Yes.
Okay. How old are they?
We go from 2 all the way up to 16.
2 to 16?
2, 4, 8, 4, or 15, and 16.
Okay. Where's the the mother of the kids at?
Work right now.
Work? Oh, but she lives here too?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to check. I know he kind of walk around, but could we see all the kids?
Yeah. You can see all the kids. Mind the mess they cleaned up.
Huh?
Me.
Oh, you're the stepdad?
Stepdad to at least. All right. So as far as technicalities go,
yeah,
I'm stepdad to 3 out of the 5. Dad completely blood by 2 of the 5.
Okay.
But I have names and claim on all but 1.
Okay. Okay.
I missed that. What's the relationship here?
I have names and claims on all but 1. Inside, please, sir.
They're all related to you by blood?
No, 3 of them are stepchildren.
Only 2 technically.
3 are stepchildren?
So 3 would technically be stepchildren.
And 2 are related?
Which 3 are the
2 of them
stepkids?
have my last name, so I'm on the birth certificate as the father.
Which 3 are the stepkids?
That would be
Okay.
oldest.
And where are their birth fathers at? Just out in the ether?
And you got better chance of getting that info off of mama.
I was just curious,
Even
that's all.
I don't even know if she does.
Okay. So how did it go about that we're ended up here because as a child,
Because
unattended and walking up to random cars trying to get in?
He woke up to me having a garage door open, trying to air out my garage. He likes to go out there, like I said, to this gentleman because I usually hang out either there or my back porch to smoke my cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
So where were you when he walked out?
When he walked out initially, I was probably in the room with Uncle, because we were in the back, sitting there all talking
how
about
were you
stuff
alerted?
in the game.
How were you alerted to him being outside?
I came out, looked, didn't find him in the bed, came out here, looked, right off it.
How long did it take before you found him?
Not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. I mean, 5 minutes is a long time for an 8-year-old
Like
to be out.
me in general, when I went to go see him, not on that. Like
Oh, two?
2 minutes or so, give or take, from there to out here. It's like the first place I checked.
And where was he when you came out here?
Walking his way from like right here. So I mean, I don't doubt that he went out there, but he was out here. He was definitely not. Yeah, he opens the garage door, no problem.
No, he attempted to get into a stranger's car.
A stranger's car?
Yeah,
that's what we got called.
They called about a 2-year-old trying to get in their vehicle. So had that not have been a concerned citizen, and had that been some the street,
Yeah.
he'd be.
Yeah.
And so would that kid.
Can he swim?
He hasn't been caught yet.
Okay.
Not as the 2-year-old.
Where was he napping at? That you said he was napping?
He was napping in my
Where?
room. My room originally.
That the
Up on
room
the
on the
bed.
right over
Yeah,
there?
up on the bed.
Does he have a crib or anything, or?
No crib.
You said the garage door's not child locked.
No, the garage door is not, but apparently I'm getting ready to install the motion monitor I got out here, so I know when
Do you
the heck
have
they
an alarm
cross that.
system on the residence?
No,
Your camera set up?
I'd have to set all that up myself.
How often are you guys cleaning up the house?
It gets cleaned and then it gets thrashed, but I've done my fair.
Well, I'm asking, not you specifically, but how often is the house cleaned up?
It gets
Because looking at this house, it hasn't been cleaned up in at least 2 or 3 days. Being generous.
being generous. Usually it gets to that point, but it was supposed to be, to my knowledge, because I was not supposed to be home today. I was supposed to be at work, but
I'm not asking. I understand it's not your responsibility.
It's like it gets 2 to 3 days.
Every 2 to 3 days is cleaned up.
It gets picked up, but usually it'll be easier.
Is it the dog and cat that belongs to Mr. Carter? Or is it your dog and cat?
No. The cat is the girl's. The dog's is his.
Okay.
So.
And there's fecal matter and urine scattered about the house. And that's cleaned up every 2 to 3 days?
Usually when we see that, it's supposed to be picked up. So if there was any done today, that should have been done today. But as soon as I see them, I'll pick it up when I walk through. I rarely walk through the house because the dog don't like me.
How long have you been staying here?
With them, gone, I think 2 years now.
2 years? Now, I understand none of these kids are yours, right?
No.
Okay. So, outside looking in, obviously then this is not your responsibility, you're not the parent. Outside looking in, how would you describe the living conditions here? If you were to just walk into this house, just like we did, never having been here before, seeing urine, fecal matter, roaches, food on the ground, oils, weird smells, kids with cavities, kids wandering about, how would you describe those living conditions? As a reasonable, prudent person.
Frowned upon?
It wouldn't, not too well, right?
Not really.
Why are the kids living in these conditions?
If I had a straight answer to why there is like not a dynamic, I would, but I don't. I can see parents that don't get together, that don't get along. So off rip is kind of a tension.
Do they not get along?
Not as of lately, no.
But they still like share a room and share a bed and stuff like that? Just
Yes.
kind of arguing here and there?
Are they married?
No, they're not married. She works, out of the pair, she works the most. So he's the one home the most.
What does he do for work?
He is a maintenance guy for McDonald's, but she is a department manager, and now she is getting promoted. And
At McDonald's?
Yes, but she's across town versus he is here.
Okay.
So he has some more days off.
He's what?
He has more days off, and is home.
Did he work today?
No.
Please and thank you.
You good? He want to go bye-bye right now.
Oh, yeah? All right, so same thing we asked him, you know, obviously, I mean, I've been here a few times, never gone in the house or anything like that, but outside looking in, having never been here before, if this were you coming to this house for the first time, you know, having seen fecal matter, urine.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
Fecal matter, urine, roaches, discarded food on the ground, garbage, all these inanimate objects that could be hurtful, odors and oils and all this stuff. Outside looking in, how would you describe those living conditions?
Right now, I'm looking a little dirty.
A little dirty. That's a little dirty is you spilled some coffee on the rug. That's more than a little dirty.
You
opened up that door, flies literally came out of that laundry room door.
It's an opinionated thing as far as that would go. On what you would consider dirty, what you wouldn't consider.
What would you consider
multiple
dirty?
piles of fecal matter.
I get the fecal matter, and I get the piss as far as that goes.
Locations.
As far as that goes, but that laundry room has been closed since my like laundry stuff's been shot.
Be that as it may, the bathroom, the master bedroom where you say that the kids sleep and you sleep with your girlfriend or whatever it is, right? There's fecal matter in the closet there too.
There's fecal matter on hers that hasn't been cleaned up yet today.
And there's no doors on that.
There's no doors, and there's flies.
Also fecal matter in the open living room area where the kids would wander around and be around.
Playroom. That's the ones from today that just haven't been cleaned up yet.
Why do they not go outside?
The dog does go outside. It's usually, those are the piles that end up prior to waking up.
The point being,
Prior to waking up, it's 7:30.
Yes.
Did you work today?
No, I told you I didn't work today.
Okay.
I had a bunch of running around to do for things.
So
today.
the point being, if it's in one room, maybe one little plop, whatever, like we go to the house all the time, we understand dogs will be dogs, right? But we see fecal matter at several different stages of decomposition throughout the residence, which is disgusting. We see flies all about the residence. I walk in the house, as soon as I walk in, I'm smacked in the face by odors I can't describe. Now I smell a lot of things every day in law enforcement. That's one of the worst smelling things I've ever smelled walking into a house. I'm telling you, from my training and experience in law enforcement, and I smell dead bodies, that comes pretty close to a dead body. I'm not kidding. So a little dirty is I think an understatement here. And then you have objects all about the floor that could be a danger to children. Like,
which objects?
You have toys and ladders and tools. You have wet spots that can be slipped on. I'm slipping and sliding on with boots walking around the house.
Knives sitting on the counter.
Knives on the counter?
Yes.
Like
I saw a large butcher knife sitting right there on the counter, amongst all the others.
Should have been. I'm not sure. Probably one of my teenagers leaving it up there after using it.
Additionally, look who a child just walked out of the house. You don't have door lock. You don't have child locks on the house. You don't have an alarm. You don't have cameras. You have no way to monitor or secure this residence. If you're sleeping, if a child wakes up and decides, I'm just going to go for a walk. Does that make sense? Additionally, again, I gotta drive this home. Had this child walked up to some, they would have taken that child, and you would have not known for at least 5 minutes, like you said. How far can you drive on Belterre in 5 minutes? You can get to 95 and he's out of the county. He's gone forever. We won't know. We know nothing. I imagine nobody here has cameras or ring cameras. We don't even have a time frame of when he's missing.
And also, he can't swim. And I don't know about further around this area, but there's plenty of lakes and bodies of water all over Palm Coast. Okay, all over this section. So say he would have wandered around, no one would have been outside. He would have gone to a backyard and found a pool or found a body of water. He can't swim. It happens because kids. So for some reason, kids are always attracted to water, and they always jump in there.
As far as that,
and it always ends up one way. And 5 minutes of not realizing, at most 5 minutes of not knowing where he was, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is.
That's why I gave it the 5 minute thing, because I understand 5 minutes is a long time, but I don't know how long he was.
Yeah, we don't either. We're trying to work on figuring that out, but still, even 30 seconds, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm very serious as far as them getting out of the house thing. That's why we have the dual child lock thing for that door, because that door was the issue. But like I said, this one I usually have closed. So out in the garage isn't like as much of a...
Okay. And he's usually hanging around in here, I guess?
Yeah, that's why I said that...
But you look around in here, man.
The point of them coming out into the garage isn't so much the thing for me, because when this thing's closed,
But look around your garage. Is this somewhere you want a 2-year-old to be gallivanting?
Oh, no, nothing. They touch my tools and everything, gosh darn else.
Okay.
All the gosh darn time. Out there or not.
Okay. Well, stand by. We got to talk about some things, and we'll be right back, all right?
10 minutes.
Jesus. 10 minutes going. The child kept following her back and forth to that house because she was.
And opened my car door. Like, tried to open the back door.
Which house do you live at?
I don't live around here. I'm a delivery driver.
Oh.
And that's him walking back to the garage. I was following him. But that's all the video I got. I wish I got him at my door and everything, but I mean, he's got a soil.
Where's your car parked at?
In their driveway.
This right here? And did you just know, just say he walked you back to this house? That's how you knew?
He walked me back to the house. He didn't say anything to me, like words, because he didn't speak. He was just like, ah. But he pointed that way and walked directly to that house.
Would you be able to, for one, would you ever do a written statement just based on what you saw?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sir, can I ask for what?
Don't tense up on me.
Okay,
Bend your elbows. Tensing. Stop tensing.
okay, I want to know for what.
We'll explain it to you.
Can I get the explanation before the cut?
No.
Nope.
Why?
Because people do crazy things.
Just like you
I'm
just
not
did.
trying to do crazy things.
You're being detained.
For?
Child neglect.
Delta 212. 214 is whiskey Mike Secure.
So what's happening here?
We're still conducting an investigation.
Do I get Mama to come home or what?
We'll get to that part.
We could call a lot of people now. ECF and mother and roommates to watch the kids a little bit.
I can't go explain everything to them.
Oh, no, I don't.
What leads to the pool?
Sorry?
Leading to this pool here?
What's leading to this?
The culmination of the investigation we've conducted at this point. So tell you the circumstances, okay? So right now we have a child unintended for several minutes, okay? At which point you were completely unaware that that's already putting them at risk. You know you have 5 children, so you know how children work. You have children as old as 15, okay? So you should know to have child locks and safety things in place to prevent children from getting outside or injury. Okay, you don't have any child lock on a garage door.
I can't afford all that right now because I'm living.
I'm explaining to you exactly everything we observed.
Okay,
you know to child lock the front door, but you didn't child lock the garage door. Garage also
because
has.
The garage has never been an issue with anybody saying anything about it.
Can I finish talking? You have children, so you know how children move. You know how children are. You know what happens when they grow up and they eventually learn how to open doors. Okay. First of all, your garage already is a safety hazard, as is with all the stuff you have dispute about, which is fine. That's how garages are. But still, you have nothing put in place to prevent the child from getting in that garage. On top of that, you left the outside garage door open. At which point, you were completely unaware that the child exited the residence and was outside for several minutes without your knowledge, and you only located him walking back inside on his own accord. Okay, on top of that, the living conditions inside are deplorable. There's feces everywhere. It's food, there's spewed about, there's oils, there's urine, things that are clearly older than just a day, clearly just than just waking up. Okay?
They're like, I told you, 2 days old at most here.
That does not look 2 days old, respectfully.
2 days old at most. I told you the only thing that's not 2 days old at most.
Okay, I'm just explaining to what we observed as far as you asked what led to this. Okay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Were you able to get that or no? Were you able to get that paperwork? 51. So we'll talk to you a little bit more. I gotta go talk to your roommate. That's what we're going to talk to him. Just to turn the camera on.
Yeah.
I get the AC going for you in a minute. Give me a second.
I'm going all the way in?
Yeah. And I imagine having 5 kids is a lot and it's hard and all that, but those are...
It's all that it comes down to for the most part. I lost him for like a matter of couple seconds. I get that's all it takes, but it's not an easy thing to sit there and make sure you're doing everything for all of them all the time.
Yeah, it's hard to, but that's your job as the parent.
And I know, and I'm working on it, and we've been working on it since, you know, the conditions over at 72.
And like, on that note, you're
trying to get everything. You know,
I don't know anything about that case, so I don't know exactly what the conditions were like. I don't know what the house was like, but you're already aware of a specific.
I get that, but like I said, they never had mentioned the door or anything else to the garage as far as like anything went for that.
What about cleanliness? General cleanliness. I understand dirty, kids being dirty.
General cleanliness sometimes here and there was an issue. We've been working on it. Like I said, it's just been a couple days since we last picked up. As far as that goes, the laundry room.
And look, if it was just some clothes spewed about, some kids' toys, a couple dishes,
like I said, I
but
get it,
the
dog's
kitchen
still
from
not-
head to toe was covered in dishes. All the counters, there's multiple knives.
Well,
Okay,
the kitchen, the left side's all clean.
now it is. Not when we first showed up.
Yeah.
When we first showed up, it was not.
Yes, anything on that left side is clean. It's clean dishes, and then
Taking that outside, the rest of the
anything on
counters,
the right side.
the other 80% of countertop space, and the sink. There's the knives. That's a risk
like
of children.
nothing can be
There's
done for cooking.
there's
I get
feces
the
in
kni-
multiple
I get
areas.
the knife things, but like I said, that could have been my teenagers, and I wasn't even aware of it.
Well, it's your responsibility to have that. You were home all day, so it's your responsibility to see that and recognize that and take care of that. That's issues that we're having right now. We're trying to figure out.
I get it, but I don't see the whole full detainment for this because, like I said, I've had these issues before, and they've asked me to fix the things, and I fixed the things.
Yeah, now you're in a new house and it looks like it's starting again.
No, definitely not. I mean, it's been trouble here and there keeping up with things, and I mean, it still might be not to par for you guys, but I've been able to keep this place 10 times better than I've been able to keep anything else for 72 and whatnot. That's why, I mean, I'm not trying to argue with you guys.
I understand that, and better is good, but even if it's better than what it was, there's still a certain standard the kids have to be in.
And I know, we're still working on it.
And like I said, if it was just some dishes, some old from earlier, some clothes, things like that, but when you add in feces, urine, oils, dirty floors, like
I
that
get
stuff
that, but
inherently
like I
can be
said,
dangerous to them.
That's my cleanup routine is we usually let the kids get to bed and then we clean all the messes that are there throughout the day.
Then why did that happen yesterday?
Yesterday it did not happen because basically I had work nighttime and came home.
Okay.
So this was my first day off. This is the first day to start getting my house cleaned up again throughout the week.
What about the day before that?
Day prior to that, it's working.
Okay.
And then it was,
What about,
like I said, the 2 days would have been the last day we cleaned this place was, what was it? My day off, Tuesday or Wednesday this was cleaned.
What is your typical
Everything
work
up.
schedule?
Mine, yeah, morning and night.
Like, how many times a week do you usually work? What times?
4 days a week. Right now with 3 days off, I usually have Tuesday, Friday, Saturday off, which is all my get the house cleaned up, everything in.
What are your hours on?
What is it? Monday I do truck. So Sunday's my morning shift from 5 a.m. to 1. And then I do truck from 4 to like 10 to 11 on the next day. And then it's off. And then it's morning 5 to 1. And then.
So it's Monday 5 to 1. And then Tuesday you work at night?
Yes.
Okay. So you.
And then it's Wednesday I work in the morning and Thursday I work at night.
Okay. Alright. What about Tiffany?
She's all nighttime.
How many days a week?
Depends.
This week?
She can do from 5 to 6.
Okay.
Depends on the week. She's guaranteed at least a 5, but she's been doing a lot more hours as of late because.
What are her hours usually?
They've been changing. She's got some where she's doing morning shifts now from like 8 o'clock to 4, and then she's got some night shifts that she's not closing completely, but she'll work from like 4 on to close.
Okay. They mentioned that she's up for promotion soon. Of sorts?
Yeah, she's getting that
that's
right
why she's
now.
working more. Okay.
Because that's what's killing me because I'm left with everything here.
Okay. All right.
So if I end up on a day where I don't feel like doing a whole heck of a lot, I'll get it the next day because I have the day off.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys ran into today. My fecal matters, all from today, aside from, like I said, that laundry room.
How often do the dogs go out in the backyard to use the bathroom or walk around?
She goes out, 6 to 8 times, at least.
6 to 8 times a day?
Yep,
Who takes her out?
I do.
How many times do you take her out today?
She's been out at least 6 today. I gotta let her out a couple more times tonight.
How old is the dog?
She's not even a year.
How many has had her? Entire life?
No, I mean she was kind of a little puppy, but I would have had to guess like a couple months.
Okay.
2-3 months old. 0 training on her. They said she was crate trained. She wasn't crate trained. I'm having a heck of a time dealing with the dog. Mama wants the dog. I didn't really want the dog in here because it's more work on top of the kids. but at the same time, they all love the fact of having a pet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I put more work on for myself and probably just a little behind on things more than anything.
That makes sense. Give me a few minutes, okay?
After she did that, she called us to let us know that she found a random 2-year-old just walking in the middle of the street. So we come here, make the contact. That's your husband, correct?
No,
Father of the kids?
he's the father of the.
Okay.
He's the father of the kids.
Okay.
We are not together.
Okay. So either way, I apologize for that. Either
No,
way, father of the
it's
children.
not your fault.
I know.
You're okay.
Right.
I just no, we're not together. We just try to make ends meet for
Okay.
the sake.
So, somehow, whatever my partners get here, they talk to him and they're like, "Hey, we got this report of the child being out walking the street. Do you mind if we come in and just, make sure the kids are okay and make sure everything's all right?" And he says, "Yes." They go inside. You live here. You know how these living conditions are deplorable. They're not okay. They're not okay for any child, any adult to live in. There's no AC for a week. There's poop on the floor.
We've been trying to work on it, and we've been talking to the
AC
landlord
port
and everything like that.
The AC part is not the biggest thing, but the feces and the urine on the floor and the food everywhere, that is not okay. So he's going to jail. And to be 100% honest, like we will be forwarding charges as the mother on you, so the state will be able to, we're not going to take you to jail or anything like that, but the state will determine if they want to pursue charges against you or not, because I understand you work all the time, but you can't just leave your kids in a house that's this deplorable. You have to make sure that you maintain a safe household for the children as well.
And I do.
No, that is not a safe and secure household. Having feces on the floor, having urine on the floor, just food everywhere. It's completely like have you been inside there lately? Because I just walked through there after it was cleaned up, and it's still really bad. Because when the father of the children realized that, it's now not just a welfare check, like this is not okay, he had the children start to pick up. But even after them picking up, it's still disgusting. It's not okay. We've called DCF. DCF is doing an immediate response.
Okay.
Now, whatever they decide to do, they might do a parenting plan or a safety plan or
that's
whatever
fine,
they
and I'll
decide to
work
do.
with them and
I
everything
understand
else.
that. Right.
But I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I was helping them pick up a little bit today before I had to leave for work.
Right. But there's literally, like, I don't know if it's cat poop or dog poop in the laundry room, right by the pile of clothes. There was poop in the living room.
Yesterday.
There's urine everywhere. It's not yesterday. This is like old.
How long have you lived here for, ma'am? How long have you lived here?
We've lived here for about 3 years?
3 years? Okay.
It's been 3 years.
3 years? Something like that? Okay, how old's your oldest kid?
16.
Okay, and your youngest is?
2.
And you have 5 of them.
Yes.
So you know how to raise children?
Yes.
You know that as they're getting older, they get into certain things like open doors, things like that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a child lock on your front door?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a child lock on the rear slider?
I'm sorry, you
On the
can get
roof.
child locks for those?
Yes,
Yeah,
you can.
bar.
Do you have a child lock on this door right here for the garage?
There's a built-in child lock.
I was going to say, we
But
use that.
is this door child lock, this garage door?
No,
Okay.
because usually the garage
Do the
door
dogs
is
get taken
closed.
out to use the bathroom?
Yes, I
there-
let them out anytime I'm home. I swear you.
Okay, when you left this morning, was there any dog poop anywhere in the
No.
house? Nowhere.
No,
Okay, so why is there decaying feces in your laundry room? Does the wash and dryer work?
no, it does not.
Okay, how do you guys do your laundry?
We take it to the laundromat over here.
Okay, there's multiple piles of feces in that room. What about the open living room, playroom area?
The playroom,
That big open space where you walk in the front door?
the playroom.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything there when I left.
Well, when I showed up, there was multiple piles of feces. There was urine on the floor and a large oil stain that he said has been there for a while. What's with the oil stain?
Oil stain.
There's oil sitting on the floor. There's water. There's urine
I
and
didn't
feces.
even know that there was oil on the floor.
But you live there, correct? I'm just.
Yes, I do
Okay.
live here, but I'm telling you, I didn't know that there was oil on the floor.
When was your last day off work? I work a lot too, so I'm sure you work a lot.
Wednesday,
Wednesday? Okay. Do you and him share a bedroom?
sadly.
Okay, who else sleeps in the bedroom with you two?
Me, him, and the 3 younger
The
ones.
3 youngest? Okay. That closet without a door on it, whose closet is that?
That's mine.
Okay, what about the feces on the floor in that closet?
And I've been cleaning that up just about damn near every day. No, I did not touch it today before you asked.
Okay, and that's dog feces? So when you pick up the feces, do you not clean the floor as well?
No, I do clean the floor.
Okay, so I can see a lot of spots where you might have picked up feces, but there's...
And I've mopped it, and...
What's the primary bathroom for the kids?
Everybody pretty much uses that one, but they both get used.
Okay. The conditions of that bathroom between the two bedrooms is horrid. There's clothes on the floor. I don't know if there's a shower curtain in there. The toilet's gross. There's stuff everywhere. Just... Is that not... Whose responsibility is it to clean that?
My two older two, because that's their bathroom.
Okay. And then we walked inside. The entire countertop, every single inch of countertop was filled with dirty dishes. There were knives left unattended. There was food on the floor spilled everywhere. Taco Bell everywhere on the floors.
They just ordered Taco Bell tonight. Did you guys not? I was at work at this point.
Right, and it's not
dishes,
just
the knives,
it's the
those
totality of
things are
everything.
left.
So again, like, we understand you're the main breadwinner. You work all the time. We understand that.
I do,
as a
but
parent,
apparently a lot of things are going to need to be changed.
Right, as a parent, like, you still have that responsibility to make sure that whoever's left in control of the children gets it handled.
And you guys arrested the other parent that
Right.
I left in control.
Right,
Who
and that's
should
why
have been handling
that's why he's
that.
going to jail and you're not.
Like,
That's why we're not. That's why you're not going in handcuffs right now. You're not going to jail. We're not doing any of that. But I also, as you know, having two parents in the same household, whether you guys are together or not, I can't arrest one parent and then be like, well, mom works so much that she is
And
able
I
to turn a blind eye.
understand that,
So
and I
that's
get
why
that.
the state will determine whether they
But
want to do
again,
anything, and
this is
Right.
This is going to change
and it needs to.
unbelievably, because obviously I can't trust somebody.
And
Does
get
he
run
have
over.
to come back here?
Well, I mean, we can't not let him come back here, but there's going to be some stuff put in place by the judge. So, as far as we can't tell him he can't.
Because this is
The judge might issue a no contact order since it's child neglect. That's up to the judge if they decide to do that.
this is the third time on his watch. The only difference is this time you guys actually arrested him.
So this is the third time?
And every time I've been at work.
When did one of the other times happen? We know of one. What was the other one?
I want to say it was about like last year.
At this residence? 3 times at this residence?
The first time you guys came out
To here, this house.
to this house, what was it? The 3 younger ones were out on the road? And I was at work, I had just gotten off.
I don't know. I was at work.
I can't even remember the fucking date or
How long
anything
ago
like
was that?
that.
Roughly how long ago?
Huh?
That was a hot minute ago.
It was.
Like a
It
year or
was a
two-ish?
while ago.
Okay.
And then
about a year?
the second time under his care, my daughter ended up in the hospital.
What happened with that?
My daughter got a hold of fucking THC. And now this time, and every
Well, got a
time
hold of
it's
THC
been-
out here or in there?
I don't know.
Whose pipe is that in there? Do you guys have medical marijuana or do you guys smoke marijuana? I'm not like holding that against you. I'm just asking. Do you?
I don't.
But you
He
smoke?
does because he has back issues.
Okay. Listen, I'm not
Nick
passing
does
judgment.
because
I'm
of
just curious because
God knows what.
that's not a tobacco pipe, is what I'm getting at. Is it marijuana or is it something else?
It's marijuana.
Okay.
That's
The silver pipe
legitimately
that's in
as
there?
for you. That's it.
That's his.
Okay.
But for my knowledge, he only smokes weed, and that's what
He is in father.
Yeah.
Okay.
When did the child get into THC? How long ago was that?
I could hold on. I got pictures because I was the one at the hospital. with her.
Start.
Yeah. Yeah, time to make a wish.
You can still make a wish after, as long as you see it. You can
That's
still
why I'm asking you guys. Like,
Did the police respond for that? Or you just took it to the hospital and...
we didn't find out until they ran tests on her at the hospital. She ended up going to Jacksonville.
I remember that one.
So again, does he have to come back here?
So again, I can't. We understand times are tough. We understand families trying to just get by, especially with the current
So
economy.
this is no excuse.
But that's what I was getting at. Like, it's you know, there's a certain point where once it gets past that, it's like, you know,
There's so much more behind it.
and there very well could be that we have no idea about. But as a parent, I'm a parent. Most of us are parents here, so I mean, it's, you know, it's one thing that you have to make sure kids come first over anything and everything, right?
Yeah, they do.
He already
And I'm a
didn't he
big
go
stickler on
he
that
went to
and
jail
everything.
for the same thing a couple years ago, didn't he?
Yeah, we both did. Because of our conditions, living conditions. No offense, but this is a whole lot better than back in 2020 and what we were living in.
And that might be, but it's still, it's no excuse, right?
Right.
The father now faces repeat child neglect charges. In 2020, both parents were arrested, but this time, only the father was taken into custody. Authorities confirmed that social workers and deputies had responded to the family's homes numerous times over the years, including 16 calls since early 2023. Court and custody details regarding bond or sentencing were not disclosed at this time. Want to watch more videos like this one? Click the one on the screen now.